that's what we want to get out of you, is when you're back there, you're not thinking about anything other than toting that rock and then be able to have the vision to be able to cut back, go where you need to go.
Fake to him. Pass is caught. That's Trey Tucker short of the first down. They'll need about 2 for that. And Mekhi Blackman, who is in that starting corner spot because of the Xavier Howard retirement on Wednesday with Charvarius Ward, their best cover guy, the other starting corner. He made the tackle. And Gino with the short passes.
And this is that area on 3rd and short like this. You miss having guys like Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer to then hammer home in the running game to get those short yardage plays.
Smith for Jacoby Myers, who makes the catch and falls forward for the first down. Blackman,
let's get it.
The coverage, or at least the tackle.
This is all
thank you for the
likes.
likes.
The offensive coordinator for the Raiders. He's going to motion Jacoby Myers back and forth. At that moment, they know the Colts are in man-to-man coverage. You can see them running essentially a pick play for Myers. Easy pitch and catch for Geno Smith and Myers for the first down.
So Jetty and Raheem Mostert in the backfield. Mostert was active last week.
Same stance.
That Freddie Krueger look, that could scare you. Instead, the throw inside the 30. Ian Thomas getting the start at tight end, the former Carolina Panther, makes that catch.
You know, talking to Ashton Jeanty and some of the players before the game, you know, when I asked about the stance, he said, you know, other guys do it too. He said, Jahmyr Gibbs does it. There's some other guys too they watched on tape, and they're kind of showing their coaching staff saying, hey, we're not the only ones who be standing like this.
Yeah, Todd Gurley, I remember. Nick Chubb, a little bit of that. And it's what he does after he gets the ball that matters. That's Trey Tucker in motion to give to Jeanty, and Jeanty, look at that. All 5'8" of him powering his way for the first down near the 20.
Check out the left side of the offensive line for the Raiders. Stone Forsythe, Dylan Parham. Watch the movement they get. And this is what wasn't happening in the first few weeks for the Raiders up front. They weren't getting the type of movement off the ball. I think it was after week 3. Ashton Jeanty had 145 yards after contact. He had a total of 144 yards. I mean, he's getting hit in the backfield almost every other play.
You mentioned Forsythe, a former Seahawk who played for Pete Carroll, in for Colton Miller, who went on injured reserve, their best lineman. Hand off to Tucker. The speedy Trey Tucker slowed down.
Thank you.
Got around the 12-yard line of the Colts by Nick Cross, who just seems like he's everywhere from that safety spot.
Yeah, and this is part of the skill set of Trey Tucker. They're going to utilize him in the short screen game, but also in these fly sweeps. And they'll find ways of getting shots to him downfield. He's explosive, but he can also take the top off a defense. And see, running with the block. Ooh, he's all right getting rolled up on like that.
Shane Steichen said, we expect a physical.
Is my dad up or are you still sleeping?
Because of the way that Jeanty runs, even more physical than average from the opposing offense. Blitz coming. Geno Smith batted away. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Well, if you're defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo, this has been a struggle for you this year. Dead last in red zone touchdown conversions. They're letting everyone in. So he's mixing it up, bringing up pressure. Good job disguising there, too. Caught Geno Smith and the Raiders off guard.
Yeah, it was Joe Bocci, who's usually, well, he's a special team star as well. There's Lou Anarumo coming over from the Bengals, where he did such great work for so long. His first year in Indy. Another 3rd down on this lengthy drive. 2 tight ends. Straight ahead. Geno Smith keeps.
First down.
And the kind of Las Vegas people mover system was enough, at least, to get them the first down.
Let's take a listen to see if Geno Smith checks to this. And you're on a quick snap there, but anytime you have 2 A gaps open and it's 3rd and short, in that window, we'll take advantage of it. You know, force the defense to put someone over the guards and centers. Sets you up for other run plays too down the road. Yeah,
Chip Kelly said because of how much of a veteran he is, 2 or 3 plays at the line, he leaves it up to Geno to make the call, the decision at that moment. They got it there on 1st and goal. Jeanty Inside the 5.
Ooh, just shorter than down. They are shorter than
This
touchdown.
offensive line for the Las Vegas Raiders really leaning on the Colts up front with the vision, too, of Genty. That's one of the things that stands out. And as he's, really kind of broke out a little bit last week, you get a sense that he's only going to go up from here.
When you're the 6th overall pick, a lot of expectations, and they were careful with him starting the season in terms of how many snaps and where they involved him. He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground this year and 2 through the air. Geno Smith. Pressure coming in. He is sacked around the 15-yard line. Tyquan Lewis.
That is
his 3rd sack of the season.
Well, the Colts lined up like they wanted to bring pressure. With the motion, the Colts ended up just passing off Jacoby Myers. And Geno Smith kind of got his eyes down in the pass rush. Would have had Ian Thomas, who ended up breaking
right there in the middle. Nothing. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
Pass rush would have had Ian Thomas, who ended up breaking wide open across the middle.
You kind of wonder, they were moving the ball with Genty. Maybe they thought they'd catch the Colts off guard. Now another 3rd down, but this 3rd and goal.
Who's that?
Catches. Can he find the end zone? And 3 or 4 Colts stop him.
I gotta kick it.
Beyond the 5-yard line. What a time-consuming drive of 15 plays. Short passes, strong running, and now on a 4th and goal.
And this is the part of the game they want to expand on, is his ability to catch the football out of the backfield in a screen game. Also, eventually as a wide receiver, but he's got the ability to do it. He showcased that at Boise State, because you talked about they don't want to put too much on his plate too early in his career.
I mean, that's a win for the Colt defense after getting pushed around to keep him out of the end zone. 24-yard try for Daniel Carlson. He had that kick blocked. Well, the Raiders looked like they were going to defeat the Bears last Sunday. And this one is through. Raiders get their hands on the football, but have to settle for 3 in Indy.
All right. Same thing?
Yup. This is our year.
If getting AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything, it's that switching things up can be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh, yeah. Good call. Ooh. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive plan not required.
The new Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid with best-in-class MPG. Kia, movement that inspires.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels like. A bit of local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out you love a good poncho. And glamping. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go with Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
The NFL International Games march on in London. So wake up and watch NFL Network. Because here, our stars come out in the morning. Bo Nix leads the Broncos into Tottenham, looking for a win.
Touchdown, Denver!
But Sauce Gardner and the Jets have intentions of their own.
One-handed catch!
It's Sunday morning football. Snooze off, game on. Broncos, Jets. Next Sunday at 9:30 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
The critically acclaimed series Doc, all new, Tuesdays on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And by Marriott Bonvoy. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
Hey, you can play the Fox Super 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now. Enter for a free shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prizes. See the Fox Sports app for details. Wow, 80 yards. They took almost 10 minutes of time, 16 plays, and they get 3. Genty, 5 carries for 22 yards, and he had a couple of catches. That big one of 29 yards to get him going.
He's the leading receiver. I don't know how many people had, Jake Besh, the rookie, and Ian Thomas getting some catches, too, on that drive on the bingo card.
Creativity against that Colt defense that took a stand at the end as Ashton Doolin will bring this up across the 25. He's got some wheels across midfield, down the sideline. He is in for a touchdown. There is a flag back at the 28-yard line on the other side of the field.
Well, they just showed Caitlin Clark in the stadium, but she got a big roar, not quite as big as that. But this one may be coming back.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 48. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down Colts.
Joe Bocci is the one that they called the penalty on around the 30.
Right here is, I believe, where Joe Bocci is being called for the hold and holding on Jake Besh, the rookie.
Yeah, what a dash.
And the tough part, I think, for Colts fans is like, would it have impacted the play? Probably not, but you got to call it.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, with the new kickoffs and the new placement, more than 78% of the kickoffs have been returned. That's up almost 30% from the previous year. It's the highest since 2006. And, well, that lit this place up. But the penalty puts them back inside their own 20. Gets near the first down, and the Raider defense, we already saw some of Max Crosby. Darian Porter just made that tackle at the end of that. He's starting at the corner spot as Eric Stokes is out of the game.
Yeah, and you better believe the Colts are aware of that. They'll be testing Darian Porter, but third-round pick, he's tall, long, good matchup. He gets his opportunity to prove himself today.
There's a 10-yard pickup. Spotted at the 27-yard line. Another pass open, and slipping the tackle is Pittman, maintaining balance, using his hand across the 40 before the whistle blows.
I asked Shane Steichen what made Daniel Jones a good fit for this offense. He said, well, first off, he's cerebral, he studies, he works at it. Also, he's accurate, and he knows where to go with the football, putting in the right spot. And I just think the combination of the offensive line, the blocking, some of the playmakers they have, and then having a running back like Jonathan Taylor, where when you make those play-action fakes, they're so impactful. It opens everything else up in this offense.
Daniel Jones third in NFL in the league in passing yards this year. And he's throwing again. Has time and overthrows at the 40. Ashton Doolin, who was open.
I know freezing.
With the Giants, but I think he likes where he is at this point in his career at age 28.
Yeah, and I think the coaching style is drastically different than what he experienced during his time with the Giants. I played for Brian Dable, and he's got his way of doing things, and Shane Steichen's got his way of doing things, but that doesn't mean a quarterback's always going to play his best, with both styles of coaching. So he's in a good spot.
Downs across midfield. And that's the one thing Daniel Jones said to us right away, that that he was, hit it off with Shane Steichen. He said, the first thing he said about Steichen was they connect, but he said he's an aggressive coach. And that, Daniel Jones, such a low-key personality, but he liked that. Yeah,
but part of it goes to, like, Alex Tanney, who was in a quarterback room with Daniel Jones prior to this. He's their passing game coordinator. So there was some familiarity on the staff of the type of guy that he was. And I think also, too, just in contrast to what they had in Anthony Richardson, who last year went through some of his issues. Obviously, Joe Flacco came in to replace him, and clearly they wanted someone who would work at it the way Daniel Jones has.
He keeps, and there are some zone reads they have in the game plan, not like what we saw, as you said, when he was a Giant, but let's see here if that's good enough for the first down.
It's funny, Shane Steichen was a part of the origin of the tush push, and I said to him, why don't you guys use it here as much? He goes, well, we weren't as effective when we first tried to do it. So now we look back at Daniel Jones, a lot of quarterback sneaks with the Giants. He goes, this is a great job. So we're going to keep utilizing that. So in third and short, fourth down situations, or even on the goal line, we'll just let Daniel Jones find a way of getting in the end zone or getting the first down.
I mean, you got the lead. Yeah, we got the leading rusher too, and they've been throwing the ball. So that's what he means by aggressive. 3 tight ends are in. And here's Jonathan Taylor straight ahead, running down about the 43-yard line. First quarter is winding down. Taylor with an average of 4.5 yards a carry. It's also an excellent receiving option.
Yeah, he's trying to get a freebie. It's worth a try, right?
Raiders say no freebies. They have a 3-0 lead here in Indianapolis, but the Colts are on the move after one quarter.
At Chomps, we create snacks for people who are hungry to get the most out of life, who only accept the highest quality. Because real life demands real ingredients. We make snacks that don't take shortcuts. With grass-fed and finished beef, 0 sugar, and up to 12 grams of protein. When life challenges you, take bigger bites. Chomps. Take bigger bites. Learn more at chomps.com.
Fantasy movies on Tubi will be free forever.
Forever?
Forever.
You're telling me I'll be a goblin in a bog? Forever?
Forever.
Oh, no!
Toyota's legendary truck event is on, and the deals are going to be legendary. 'Cause we're gonna be legends! Just announced. Get 1.99% APR plus 500 bonus cash on Tacoma, or lease Tacoma double cab for $249 a month, or get low APR or up to $3,000 cash back on Tundra. Get to your Toyota dealer now, because this truck event isn't just big, it's legendary.
And crew. So they've thrown it 6 times so far. They've run it 3, and they usually run 49% of the time. That's, fourth most in the league. That's how this offense usually operates. On a 2nd down 6, start of the second quarter here. 3-0 Raiders. Colts on their second possession. Jonathan Taylor will get to about the 40, where he's brought down.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of 2 tight end, 3 tight end sets today from the Colts, and part because of the A.D. Mitchell situation. We can kind of dive into that later on, but also because of the personnel that the Raiders present. You know, Jamal Adams, really safety, playing more as a linebacker with Jermaine Pratt being out today. So they feel like they've got the size advantage to kind of push around the Raiders when they do decide to go run the football with 3 tight ends, 2 tight ends in.
Yeah, other than the rookie star tight end, Tyler Warren, there's Mo Alley Cox, Drew Ogletree more of a blocker. Will Mallory is up, first active game this year at tight end. 3rd and 4. Jones, middle of the field.
First down.
Is Tyler Warren. He's got a first down.
Oh, there's not another tight end leading the league in yards other than Tyler Warren. They use him in a variety of ways. You can see him working here, just getting out open into the seam, finding that soft spot. Going back to his time at Penn State, he played everywhere. Wildcat, quarterback, fullback, running back, wide receiver. This young man could do it all, and don't be surprised if we don't see some new wrinkles today from him.
Yeah, had a Wildcat snap last week. 19-yard pickup on 3rd down. That's Pittman, top of your screen. Jones looks over there, but goes short. And that's Taylor near a first down. Let's get a game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Chris. Jackson Dart getting his second start, hoping for his second win. This will help. Finding Theo Johnson all alone in the back of the end zone for the score. Giants lead this one 7-0 over the Saints. Chris?
All right, thank you very much. Saints trying to win their first game of the year. Giants trying to go back-to-back behind Dart. Great name for a quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Jackson Dart?
Yeah. Not that Brady Quinn wasn't, you know.
Well, maybe to go to Notre Dame.
3 tight ends are in. They only need 2 for a first. Taylor will get the first down. And it's 1st and goal for the Colts.
Yeah, you're going to get a hold on Max Crosby, though, here. When they're utilizing those 3 tight end sets, you got Drew Ogletree.
He says he's double teamed.
Holding. Offense number 72.
Okay, Braden Smith, right tackle. Let's take another look. So you get right here, working against Max Crosby, and I guess he's more down inside. Taking on Tonka Hemingway.
Y'all know what up.
I mean, Crosby says he's
celebrating it, but it wasn't really on him.
Says he gets double teamed almost on every play, sometimes triple teamed. And the original Raiders from Oakland, who only 4 of those that made the move to Las Vegas, it's still there. DJ Giddens is in at running back, the rookie from Kansas State. On a 2nd and 12, pass goes to him, but he
back to the pass. Let's go.
Jones had to throw it early. And it's 3rd down.
Not a great football, but that's one of those when you've got a rookie and he's free releasing out of the backfield. You know you got to get to him quick, but he's really not looking at you. And he kind of turns his head late. Probably not going to be able to go too far anyway. You know, Kai Blue Kelly's there to blow up the play, but either way, we want to be on the same page. It's tough when you put rookies in those situations.
Yeah, Tyler Goodson, 3rd year back from Iowa, is out with a groin injury. So they're a little thin there today behind Jonathan Taylor. Giddens remains in on 3rd down and 12. Jones, pressure coming. Bounds, spins, near the first down is Josh Downs.
If you're Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator for the Raiders, this is what is making you pull your hair out.
He got the first down, that extra spin and effort.
And 3rd and long, you know they like to go to Warren, you know they like to go to Josh Downs, but you get them to do exactly what you want when you play soft zone coverage. Throw short of the sticks, rally up, make a tackle, and they cannot get a hand on him. Look at this spin move.
That was a big conversion for the Colts. Otherwise, they'd have been lining up for a field goal. Taylor drifting around behind. Now Tyler Warren back there with Jones. Who gets it? It's Tyler Warren. And he's going to throw. Incomplete. Coverage was good in the end zone.
I mean, smart play, though, because there really was nothing there for him to keep running. They're trying to catch the Raiders off guard, and Pittman was well covered, so kudos to the Raiders defense.
Well, you said we might see a lot of variety from him.
Yeah, I don't want to give away too many secrets.
Just was well covered by the Raiders.
I'm more impressed. Is he left-handed?
That's a good question. I don't know that.
I thought he was right-handed. He was ambidextrous. I don't know.
Maybe that's a little homage to Ken Stabler against facing the Raiders. A little Raider history coming from the Colts side of things. Anyway, it's 2nd down 10. Throw complete.
Yeah, there you go.
Tyler Warren.
Antonio, what's good?
For a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Colts. 11 minutes, 33 seconds in the second.
Set that up beautifully.
Yeah, if you're Shane Steichen, don't overthink it, right? He's working on Jeremy Chins. He works the outside leverage, and Tyler Warren sets him up well. Daniel Jones puts the ball in a perfect spot. I mean, you really can't cover that if you're Jeremy Chin.
Offense better get it going ASAP.
Touchdown.
From 11 yards away, and now the extra point from Spencer Schrader. The rookie tight end with his first NFL catch for a touchdown. And the Colts take the lead in the second quarter.
You got loose. Come on, we got to bring him home. Get up onside him. Get ready. Here it comes. Now, turn him now.
Someone once said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right.
Bro, Lions trash. Geno Smith is trash. We catching every flag possible. Just another fucking year.
Zone on a drive that took over 6.5 minutes. Key third down pass play as well.
Jesse Ice
Bow. Return. Dylan Lowby for the Raiders will get across the 30 and no further. Worth mentioning that in that secondary for the Colts, Mike Hilton has a shoulder injury. He was brought in to play nickel. And Chris Lamaz, brought up from the practice squad, will take on that nickel role, wearing number 38.
And Mike Hilton, known as one of the best nickelbacks, the veteran in the league. A long time in Cincinnati. So this is a big loss for the Colts second that's already suffered, obviously, the retirement of Xavier Howard this week.
From the 30, Geno Smith. Underneath that's Trey Tucker up near the 45 on a first down. By the way, we did get an answer. That was he is a left-handed thrower.
He is left-handed.
Tyler Warren. So he just.
I was going to give him props as he chucked that thing for.
Yeah, it looked like he had no option over there. And the Raiders moving the chains after trying to rally.
You know, if you're defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo with so many new guys in there, there's at times you feel a little bit concerned about trying to match up in man-to-man. And so you might see some more zone coverages where Geno Smith's able to take advantage of those soft spots like we saw right there.
Ashton Genty, maybe a yard. Here comes a flag.
Jackson Powers Johnson was trying to stop Zaire Franklin from shooting through the gap.
Offense number 61, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
And they called it on the center.
Take another look. They timed up the snap count perfectly, and watch number 44. Almost gets clothesline. Yeah, it is on Meredith.
They spotted back at the 33-yard line. Jackson Powers Johnson, once he was healthy and in the lineup, he has never allowed a sack in his career, almost 1,000 snaps, and he's got a little bit of a cult following there with the Raiders. JPJ. Mostert in the backfield with Jensen. Genty for the 35.
Like no game.
And that's it.
If he just would have kept that outside, it looked like he had a lane with Mostert leading the way. Not sure what made him cut that up. It's one of those plays where, as a rookie, too, the game's still moving fast. I mean, week to week, the game plan changes so much. Personnel, the scheme, the team you're going up against. And just sort of takes a while to let things slow down.
They want him in for about 40 snaps a game at this stage so that he can last the entire season. Pass to Genty's a little high, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Pressure was coming.
Supposed to put that shit in his hands, bro.
Hit if you're Geno Smith. And this is a pick play designed to go to Ashton Genty, and he's wide open. Now, this is a big gain, potentially even a first down if you just try to put it on him.
Well, Geno Smith said that he was brought here to lead this team. Pete Carroll, the connection from Seattle, and so part of being a leader is handling adversity. 3 straight losses, his interceptions, and trying to dig your way out of it. Going deep.
Incomplete. No PI.
Ball got in there between some Colts, but the coverage good. Jonathan Edwards, the rookie from Tulane, was back there for the Colts.
Right spot, good ball, one-on-one. Dante Thornton Jr.
Yeah, but our line ain't doing shit though.
Pressure forces Geno Smith to get that thing up.
That's the problem.
But he had his one-on-one matchup.
They're barely making holes for GT to get through.
In a spot where Thornton could get it. I'd like to see him, that 6'5" frame, elevate.
People throwing fucking trash. Ain't no reason you in the league this long you can't just throw dimes. And they blocked the fucking kick again. Raiders retrieve it.
And the Raiders on it, but the Colts will take over with a big special teams play.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And on the block, Shegu Alubi got in there and blocked the punt attempt of Cole.
And this is just a flat-out miss. I mean,
look at how the fuck do you miss your block, bro?
I think I almost hit him in the stomach. Oh, or worse. But either way, big-time gaff in the protection for the Raiders.
How's that not a redo if we hit the kicker, bro? Am I tripping?
Spotted inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Known for his special.
Told you, bro. The line's fucking garbage.
The 3rd block of a Cole punt in his career. They've all come in the last couple of years or so. Jonathan Taylor hit right away, and maybe a yard or 2.
Right at our 10, bro. That's ridiculous.
And Alubi coming up big.
That's ridiculous.
They almost had the kickoff return for a touchdown by Doolin, but penalty.
Why even wake up to watch this shit?
This is a.
Why would I wake up to watch this?
For the Raiders, they don't want to go down 11 this quick. And they keep
I got shit to do, but I'm doing this.
Jones, floating one.
Incomplete.
Over there, Taylor the target. White was on him, and there is.
What's the flag for? No way that's pass interference, bro.
Pass interference.
Ah, fuck out of here.
Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Just trying to isolate Jonathan Taylor working against Devin White. He's going to be responsible for man-to-man coverage. Now watch as Devin White runs with him. A little too much contact, and just too late looking back for the football, impeding Jonathan Taylor's ability to make a play on this one.
Yeah,
Looking back the whole time, man. Whatever.
More than
Whatever. Can't play defense.
Pace, but that's because there have been opportunities as a receiver. Extra lineman comes in. Jalen Travis. Fake to Taylor. Jones. Incomplete. Looked like he was trying to throw to tackle eligible.
Crosby gets through a little late.
Bernard Ryman over there.
Yeah, neither defense so far has been tricked by what's going on out there. But check out number 79, Bernard Raymond. He's eligible based on their formation.
Had him blanketed.
Well played. Stayed at home.
A lot of creativity early here. It's Tyler Warren moving around. He steps into the slot. Give it to Jonathan Taylor. But there's nowhere to go.
Third down.
Now third and goal.
Man, they can get a big stop here, but they still gonna kick for the 3.
Huge for the Raiders too. If they can find a way to force the Colts to a field goal.
So you got to worry about Tyler Warren. You also, Jonathan Taylor, whether he's receiving or running, if you're the Raider defense.
Well, again, you got Jalen Travis, the extra offensive lineman in. A bit of a sense of what they may do with this ball. Yeah, into that right side.
If they run it and don't get it, close enough for a fourth down try if they want to go for the end zone. The give. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown.
Is in for a Colts touchdown. A little shoving going on afterwards.
Well, that's with Quentin Nelson. Hopefully so. He's trying to protect his back. But take a look at left guard. Usually you see him running and they're pushing up somewhere in here. No, he goes all the way outside. And watch Taylor just fall on his big guard, and tight ends paving the way for him. Darian Porter, the rookie, is like, I didn't sign up for this. I'd go up against that guy, an all-pro like Quentin Nelson.
And Taylor with a nose for the end zone. His teammates were talking about this week. Spencer Schrader, special teams player of the month in the AFC, kicks that through, but there is a flag. And an injured player laid out at the 21-yard line.
Spencer Schrader.
And that
looks like Tristan McCollum came through on the kick.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense number 27. Indianapolis has chosen to have that enforced from the 2-yard line to the 1 and go for 2 points.
So Tristan McCollum called for, as you can see, Schrader holding his lower leg, that right knee. Wow. Hope that the Colts kicker is okay.
Bye, kids.
Another week, same bullshit.
Pretty soon all my troubles will pass, 'cause I'm in Sugar Town. If I had $1 million,
Bro, they're not blocking shit.
I'd give it to your world, and then
Whoever built this line needs to get fired. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gemini, which of these would be a little less expected?
Check out the alliums. They'd go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday if they're kept in water.
And they didn't get rid of Geno Smith. I don't know why they didn't fucking draft Sanders. Cody was good.
In 1941,
I know, bro. I got shit to do too.
The
Jeep brand is still influencing.
But I'm here watching this bullshit.
We create our own
I just might cut it at the half.
smiling emoji. We smile for real.
Thank you for the follow.
There's only one.
Right now during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This free offer ends November 5th.
You don't make history in your comfort zone. The pressure is on. Now it's album time. You don't become a legend.
What do you think is missing?
I don't know, because I don't feel it yet. Sometimes you have to be stretched. Always, Lady London.
Bro, that's what
For years and years, she was the most famous person.
I thought if
in
you
the
hit the
world.
kicker,
She literally is the modern day.
they reset that shit. But I mean, whatever.
I don't think I'm reckless, but I am fearless.
I'm about to look up the rule. Cody, I feel that. It is ridiculous.
Football as the Patriots face the Bills on NBC. And Week 5 concludes with Monday Night Football as the Chiefs square up against the
Coming off a fucking good win yesterday with the Dodgers, and to watch this bullshit.
on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
All right, so Spencer Schrader limping to the sideline fence.
Okay, so I'm not tripping, Antonio. When you touch the kicker, they're supposed to reset that shit. See, and that's on the coaches for not calling it, bro. Man, whatever.
Yeah, and I think the thought is if the injuries that
They want to let their players get fucked up. That's on them.
for the rest of this game. So you may be going for 2 and 4th downs much more often. So you might as well take the point while you got it instead of potentially.
Colts are what, 3-1?
This early into the game.
Yeah, we have a couple of kickers. The punter for the Raiders, A.J. Cole, went into the tent. Now he's getting on the cart, so he may be unable to finish this game. There goes the Raiders punter.
Yeah, bro, the fucking punter's getting taken off the field.
Schrader limped to the side.
Rolled his fucking ankle because he kicked it into the damn
And a 14-3
Colts player.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the punter, he did kick in college. And he'll probably be the guy for extra points. Obviously, he's going to kick off here. And depending upon how comfortable they feel with him trying field goals, etc., it's a storyline we'll watch.
Well, the question also is who's the holder? How comfortable does he feel kicking with the holder that's now a backup holder as well?
Backup quarterback Anthony Richardson, as this will draw the flag. And that's going to set up the Raiders with excellent field position.
Kickoff out of bounds, Indianapolis number 8. Ball's placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
All the way out to the 40. Well,
now you're thinking, should we have just went for 2 then?
Bro, he touched him with like his pinky and let him go.
Shane Steichen trying to figure things out with losing his kicker.
That's just ugly.
Emergency quarterbacks, you might have to have
Ryan, that's what I was saying too. The fucking punter for the fucking for Indianapolis is hurt too.
Yeah, Lou just said, keep in the middle.
I didn't see him get touched.
Out of bounds where you get it at the
Maybe it's the grass.
Not sure why they're moving.
Maybe the Colts are doing some funny shit.
Why? Yeah.
Did they pick up the flag? Is the question.
Man.
This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why. That's a 15-yard difference as Smith throws to Ashton Jensen, who was tackled right away. Latu made the tackle for the Raiders. Well, that was weird. Did not get a clarification. Oh, so the penalty allowed them to try.
So how does that make sense? He gets the kickoff from the 50,
penalty,
but then he...
penalty was against the Raiders for roughing the kicker. Smith going deep down the sideline. Trey Tucker the target. There's a flag down, but there was never an eligible man downfield, it looks like. But there was never a clarification or explanation.
Justin, the way it's looking.
Of why, after the kick going out of
fucking
bounds,
30 to fucking 6.
Now we have another flag to discuss. Why the Raiders didn't put up more of a beef.
30 something, whatever the score would be.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 61. The penalties decline. 3rd down.
Oh my God, bro.
Raiders down 11. Faced with a 3rd down now from inside their own 25.
Yo, who knows where I can get that Sony headset that they be having on the sidelines?
of the game, how good Geno Smith's been on the road this season, really going back to last season. Given not having a guy like Brock Bowers out there, it's a more difficult task. Colts looking like they're going to bring a pressure here. Matching up.
Yo, P looks like I'm about to retire.
To get to the 35 for the first down, and Ashton Genty does that.
Bro, just keep handing the ball to Genty. Fuck it.
Right, Geno Smith, the veteran.
It's like when we had Jacobs. Give him the ball.
What does he do?
We ain't got nothing else. We ain't got no weapons.
I said, yeah, I could still do that. Been in the league a while, but
Even if Geno Smith could throw, who the fuck he throwing to? Bowser and fucking what's the other dude's name? The Myers? Bro, we ain't got no weapons. Oh, he's over here face masking out the fucking the first. Oh, whatever.
Smith hesitates, dumps it off. Genty with that surge, he picked up about 6, and a flag comes in. Here comes another flag.
And they keep fucking face masking, bro. The Colts are playing dirty as shit.
As he's going down to the ground.
Bro, Franklin, shut the fuck up. You about to get slapped in the... Oh, this is pissing me off.
Bocce coming over to the sideline.
Bowers. Okay. Yeah, bro, I said Bowser's. Like the motherfucking Mario character.
Fans are booing. They're impatient.
Bro, why is he doing like that's just pissing me off, bro? They know they're doing. They know they're wrong too.
I am.
I think we.
Gosh, bro.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same player or the same team. Personal foul, face mask, number 48 is declined. Personal foul, tripping, number 48 is accepted. 15 yards, first down.
Yeah, and they wondering how people getting hurt.
It's hard to tell with so many bodies around. Oh, Bocce may have tripped him, but oh yeah, I can see his.
Bro, how you, oh my, fool did a whole fucking kick. Bro kicked him in the knee.
Boy, it's hard to do that in one play.
That's why he came to the sideline. So they're marching across. Funny how karma things fall into place now.
And fuck Bocce.
Some of that yardage back on the kickoff, but maybe there was some confusion on. Spotted at the 43 of the Colts after the penalty. An important drive for the Raiders to try and hang with the Colts. Genty gets inside the 40. His 8th carry. Game break. Let's check it again with Carissa.
Thank you, Chris. Cowboys, Jets. All tied up. Dak Prescott dumps it off to Jake Ferguson on the screen, who takes this one 26 yards for the score. Cowboys in front, 10-3 over the Jets. Chris?
All right, thanks very much. On a 2nd down 5 here. And Spencer Schrader, the Colts kicker, right knee, officially he is doubtful. Raiders have an injured punter.
Sack. Sack. The defenders got right to his ass. What type of play is that?
But it's really Charvarius Ward staying at home for Trey Tucker as he comes across this formation. They fake the pitch. He gets depth. Tucker's not there. Not enough time to wait for Jacoby Myers to get across the field, and Buckner gets the sack. And once again, another 3rd and long for this Raiders offense.
Buckner celebrates the sack, 2nd of the game for the Colt defense. Timeout.
Timeout, Las Vegas. Their first of the half.
Raiders use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Facing a 3rd down and 11.
This river wasn't dammed in a day.
Trash. That's all I've seen this whole time. 2 quarters of bullshit. 12 and 36 are injured. You're just joining me. I'm just asking 3,000 things in Long Beach. Hit that follow if you haven't already. We'll be here all season with Raider football. So fucking annoying. Make sure y'all join me back tomorrow, Monday, 3:38 for game 2 of the NLDS. Dodgers are in Philly as they stole game 1. Let's see if we can go for the sweep. Take tomorrow and then take the first home game.
Bow, 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 bow. They let their head down, sent over the ball. Easier for the quarterbacks, but unfortunately had to bring a timeout.
Geno Smith protected well. Tucker is open.
There you go.
Down to the 10.
Fucking bomb to the 10th.
With all that speed, fastest Raider. And Blackman fell down on the coverage, left him alone, and Geno spotted him.
It only took Tucker getting open with no coverage.
And once he gets to the outside, Blackman's saying, I got to recover and get back into phase at the hip of Tucker.
Fucking defender fell.
Falls, but good open field tackle to save a touchdown potentially.
Yeah, those are the two fastest guys on each team. A pickup of 33 yards bails out the Raiders on 3rd and 11. Smith.
Back Tucker again. Oh, come on, bro. Put it in his fucking hands.
And had him. Trey Tucker working on Kai Blackman. And he had to break his leverage as a quarterback. Anytime you're throwing an out-breaking route, you understand the risk if the cornerback's outside of that receiver, that if you're a little bit later inside, that thing could be going for 6 the other way.
Bruh.
Time for Geno Smith. Batted in the air.
Slap. Interception. Wow. Had to happen. Hey, had to happen. Had to fucking happen.
The tip ball by Grover Stewart. Batting it up in there.
User, thank you for the follow.
To stymie the Raiders' drive.
Colts shorthanded on defense, but with a big play.
Another commercial. Raiders fucking ass. Zach. Yup. Other pick. Every week is the same shit with this guy. Put in the backups. Put in the backup quarterbacks. Done, bro. Who was offside, Teresa? KM telling me I woke up for this shit. I'm tired, but I woke up to do this. And I got something else to do, but I'm doing this. Looking like a fucking idiot right now. I'm gonna put my dunce hat on. Might as well be a fucking dumbass hat right here. Oh my God. They couldn't build Pete Carroll a fucking team. Now into the fucking playoffs, bro. Like,
case to the officials. What do you think Bucker's saying over there?
bro, I imagine if I gambled. Oh, I'd be so fucking upset right now. I'm so glad I don't fucking gamble. I just text the homie right now. Yeah, like, I don't want to fucking hear it. Oh! No horse collaring. Relax. Relax.
Didn't hear the whistle. Let's see where they spot this.
Did he not ever touch the ground here? Jeremy Chin, it looks like it was almost a face mask, and yeah, they're clearly down.
19-yard line is where they spot it. Jones, 10 out of 13. You see the numbers. He has the touchdown pass to Tyler Warren as Jonathan Taylor had nowhere to go. There's a wall there, and he gets shoved back. Landon Roberts going to lead the charge. Guy's going to have to play a little bit more in this defense. Jamal Adams already playing for the injured Jermaine Pratt. Down two. Raiders, if they get a stop, they have time to do something. Pass. That ain't going to happen as third down slack guy Josh Downs hauls that in.
I don't know how Daniel Jones snuck this one in there. Josh Downs is sitting amongst a group of Raider defenders, but you got to think, too, with 2:20 and counting, the Colts have to go in a 2-minute mode. Tight window. Right on the one, huh?
Well done. Nearing the 2-minute warning. Daniel Jones with a lot of time, and will dump it off. Well, it was dropped by Taylor.
How come the Colts line can do that? Raiders can't.
Jamal Adams of the coverage.
What the fuck?
The 2-minute mark of the first half, just inside of that. Colts have the lead. They have the football. They have all 3 timeouts. You're watching the NFL on Fox.
We're about to get it back at the half, but I'm not too confident anything would happen anyways. They need to sit Geno Smith out, bro. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. Oh my God. There's anything you can guarantee the Raiders fucking being trash. It's not about thinking we was going to win the game. It's thinking we was going to be able to compete. I thought I was going to watch a game. I don't know what the fuck to call this. This is not a game. Both people have to show up for it to be a game. Has to be two teams playing. Right now, Colts are the only ones playing. Yeah, we should have drafted a QB, bro. We haven't drafted a fucking first-round quarterback in like 18 years or some stupid shit. Bro, whatever.
Saturday, live from Champaign, and the kickoff show before the Buckeyes take on Illinois, the Fighting Illini. Brady Quinn will be there with the entire gang. Director Rich Dewey was joining us here today, along with you, coming over from the college crew. We appreciate that. Comes out throwing, and that's Tyler Warren. He's near a first down.
Go to the first.
A little bit short in this 2-minute mode.
They got plenty of time. I mean, 3 timeouts. The biggest question becomes, at what point do they get in the field where they realize either Sanchez can kick or he can't, and they have to go for that 4th down.
User, they gotta keep passing to Genty, bro. Oh my God! Wow, yeah. Fucking jump the gun.
Blasting in was Adam Butler.
How are you falling over the line? How are you falling over the line?
There is a flag.
Fucking Bush League bullshit.
Just a bit early.
Offside. Defense number 69. It's a 5-yard penalty. It results in a first down.
Said no way. Buckner got away with one. Butler, not so much.
He doesn't like the call.
He's not a fan of the call, clearly.
It's been a head shaker for the Raiders so far. They were hoping.
Well, that's been the kind of point of contention, with the tush push in particular, too.
It's a good
the
counter.
jump that the offensive players get. These defensive guys are doing their best with these short yardage plays to try to get a jump on that snap, because otherwise it's tough to stop.
I mean, a millisecond makes a difference for the speed of these guys and the talent. Jones on first down throwing open in between a couple of Raider defenders is Ashton Doolin, and he hangs on despite the tough hit from Jeremy Chin.
This is a great play on both sides. Good throw, good catch by Doolin, being tough. The soft spot in the 2-deep zone coverage, but also Chin makes him feel it. Well done by Doolin to maintain possession to the ground. The question is, did he get both feet in?
And I think inside of 2 minutes, they want to make sure.
Bro, I need one of them Sony headsets from the sideline. Who can plug me in one of the Sony headsets from the NFL?
Ruled a catch and knocked out of bounds.
And that's one of those plays by Jeremy Chin, though, that you've been accustomed to seeing.
Official booth review. We'll have a closer look.
Introducing the Acura ADX.
Dog, I can't read that.
Hey Google, turn it up.
I can't read that. Yeah, bro, the whole team needs to fucking rebuild it. Every year it's a fucking rebuild. They need to start with a good quarterback, good line.
Offers on a new vehicle.
The defense can figure it out. Offense is just straight garbage.
Greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
A Chewy order is on the way for Jaws, who never lets go of what he loves. So Dad uses Chewy to get him everything he needs to keep loving life. One mouthful at a time. For low prices. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
One day, a tiny little hand reached out and wrapped around your finger. Now, they have you wrapped around theirs. Soon, those little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together.
Not completing control.
Good use of the expedited review. They got it correct. And incomplete for Josh Downs, who was open in the middle. I think maybe Daniel Jones thought he was going to go a little further upfield.
Well, he didn't have much time either, though. Adam Butler was right in Daniel Jones' face, but you could see Josh Downs working on the safety. He's got leverage. And pull him out. It's one of those ones downfield. You're thrown to a spot. You're hoping you're on the same page with your receiver.
Well, it stops the clock on 3rd down and 10. A Raiders stop here. The Colts will likely have to kick it away, but see what they can do. Jones floating one for the sideline. Here comes the flag. Ashton Doolin was, theatrics over there. Like he was with Value Blue Kelly.
Pass interference, defense number 36. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. 1st down.
And Doolin's got that extra burst. But take a look. Number 36 just gets a little bit too handsy. To get downfield right here.
Doolin wants to make sure everybody got that arm waving.
Pete Carroll's saying uncatchable.
I mean,
they're all uncatchable when you get held up.
I was expecting 6.
Carroll always teaches his defensive backs to be aggressive.
Maybe 8.
Bet on the officials not calling it the next time around too.
Jones has time, and it's batted away. From the 40-yard line, it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like Thomas Booker was the one who got his hands
number 99.
up.
And if you can't get there, get your hands up in those passing lanes. There's no one shorter than 6'3" across this defensive front for the Raiders. It's a tough on quarterbacks when you sit in the pocket. Those guys start jumping, getting their arms up to find lanes to throw through.
Raiders don't have a sack in this game. They had a string of 39 straight with it. A sack or more. It's the longest active streak. Quick pass is complete. And a nice move by Josh Downs. Near again. A 1st down, maybe just a touch short.
Well, and part of that is, again, a healthy Colts offensive line. They've done a great job, but the attention they give to Crosby. And someone's got to emerge for this Raiders front to be able to be that guy that can win those one-on-ones.
Got a timeout, 1:02 to go before the half. Let's check with Kurt Menefee for halftime.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we won't have the entire Fox crew that represents, get this, 30 championship rings. Some of them have games to get to, but don't worry. Super Bowl champs Terry, Howie, Stray, and Gronk will join me, and we will see you on the Verizon Halftime.
All right, thanks, Kurt. Look forward to that. So Spencer Schrader has been ruled out. He was roughed up, right knee, done for the game. So Rigoberto Sanchez, who has kicked in college but is the usual punter here, although that kickoff gave his head coach gray hairs.
Well, again, who's the holder?
And
Daniel Jones,
we'll find out.
We'll figure that out.
If they get to the end zone, they don't have to worry about it unless they want an extra point. Jonathan Taylor, down a sideline he goes. Flipped in the air at the 15-yard line. As steady and productive a runner as there is in the league.
Yeah, when we saw the touchdown run, Quentin Nelson going the other way, the big number 56 getting on the outside. Putting just a body on the Landon Roberts, clearing the way, Drew Ogletree as well.
Picked up 16-yard line, 16 yards.
Maddox was good.
As they snap the ball, and Daniel Jones stepped back.
About to be the half.
And that was actually
Headers down, 14-3.
There was nothing open behind there. Max Crosby so active. Even if he can't get to the quarterback, he's staying alive to get in passing lanes. Bat balls down. That tip pick last week. Doing it all himself. May have to here today, given the Raiders' struggles on offense.
From the 16 on second down. Jones was underneath.
And
Taylor to around the 10-yard line. The other thing here is they want to make sure the Colts, whatever they do, they don't leave any time for the Raiders offense.
He's just been really distant lately. Maybe he's scared of commitment or getting hurt. What do you think?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, backup, listener.
If only there were backups in real life.
Go.
So we've been
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
different person.
You think he's scared of commitment?
Exactly.
You're not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix him.
Brady Quinn, Chris Myers, thanks for being with us. Colts with a 14-3 advantage. Touchdown pass from Daniel Jones to Tyler Warren and a touchdown run from the NFL's leading rusher coming into the week, Jonathan Taylor.
And that matchup with Tyler Warren and Jeremy Chin has been fruitful for the Colts so far. Let's see if they go back to it.
On a 3rd down 5 with kicking concerns. Jones gets rid of it in the middle. Close to that first down around the 5. That's Michael Pittman, sure-handed. Again, the team's leading receiver. Jones 15 out of 23 so far. 20 seconds remain before half.
Having insurance is the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength
commercial.
of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
Shut up, Jake.
Salutations! I'm here.
$20 seconds left in the half. The Raiders will get the ball when we come back.
Spotted at the 4-yard line.
JIC3K.
Plays here.
No timeouts for the Colts.
Right, because of that. So
Kick is good.
Plays. And if you're the Raiders on defense, I know they want to pressure them to force the ball out quick. They want to play a little more coverage, make them waste time.
Jones set to throw. He can run it. He can throw it. And diving in the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown. It's a touchdown. Oh, my God, bro.
Jones on the move. Delivered it.
And Tony, we were doing pretty good. Now they're up 20.
Talked about playing coverage or not. Watch Jamal Adams. He's the Raiders defender who flushes Daniel Jones outside the pocket. And because they're bringing the pressure, it leaves more one-on-one opportunities. And Pittman, look at him wide open in the back of the end zone, able to uncover.
Oh.
And these injuries in the secondary. Just surprised that, again, allowing those guys to be matched up one-on-one. Try to play more coverage, try to get doubles where you can, and force Jones to have to find somebody to go to the football, but waste time.
Yeah, and obviously with the kicking concerns, they're going to go for 2 with Schrader out for the remainder of the game. Jones looking around, end zone, and just off the fingertips there. Looked like it was a little behind Michael Pittman Jr., who had the touchdown, a great diving catch a moment ago. This is a tougher one.
Yeah, a bit off the mark, and I think he kind of got out of rhythm, but somewhat catchable. What was odd to me, though, is he had Jonathan Taylor right out of the backfield. Tyler Warren does a good job creating some traffic, and he never really looks there. Even had Tyler Warren coming back, so maybe they're designing the play to go to Pittman the whole way, but missed a couple on the front side. But they did what they had to do, taking advantage of the batted ball and the interception. They go 88 yards over 3.5 minutes. 14-play drive and get the touchdown with 15 seconds remaining in the half. The Raiders will get the football, too, to start.
Bryce, Gino's dumb fucking washed. There's no reason to fucking bring him in.
And, boy, you can't say enough about Daniel Jones, the way he's just come in here, won the job over Anthony Richardson. By the way, I asked him, you go from Danny Dimes to Indiana Jones with nicknames. Which one do you like most? He hesitated, and he said, I think I like Indiana Jones. I love that. I think that's
I'll tell you this much. He's got to love living in Indianapolis because it's resurrected his career. A lot of people wrote him off.
No, I don't have Madden.
His rookie year where he really burst on the scene. We talked about help take the Giants to the playoffs, but struggles after that point, and he's found a home here. And if he continues this, it'll be his home for a long time.
Briefly in Minnesota.
Oh, you're a Chargers fan, bro? You ain't got no room to talk. Go win something.
Daniel Jones and Indianapolis.
Go back to San Diego while you're at it.
Let's see where they spot this. I'm kidding. I'm being a little sarcastic here, but the Raiders have to show.
It's worth asking the question.
The Raiders are going to have to show, I don't know what they could do here with 2 timeouts, but a sense of urgency here when they get started in the second half. I mean,
well, they do have 2 timeouts here. So, given what we know about, kickers and today's day and age with these footballs, the way they're able to kind of balloon them up and kick these balls from 60-plus yards, you still got time for a couple plays here, and you can throw anywhere. A couple timeouts.
That's interesting what you're saying about that. I know they changed a little bit of the thing of how the footballs are sorted out for teams, but if they're inflating the ball a little bit more, I know Vic Fangio and the Eagles made some reference to that as this pass is underneath with a lot of running room.
To the 50.
Albert O, they call him. Albert A. Kwabunam, who was just activated off
Tiffany,
the
what's up?
Squad with Carter Runyon because of Mayer and Bowers being out.
You got that on the first try, like it was nothing.
I practiced all night.
Yeah, I'm not going to try.
That's why they call him Albert O.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to call him. But nice run after the catch there. And again, putting themselves with 8 seconds, the chance to get a little bit closer. I don't think they're going to take a shot at the end zone, but make the kick easier for Daniel Carlson. The biggest question is A.J. Cole. Again, the holder who was carted off earlier, who's going to be the holder for the field goal attempt?
That's a pickup of 16, by the way. Albert O, the Colts were his last team. He was on the practice squad in 2024 here in Indy and released in July. Time. Pass is gathered in, and they're going to rule that a catch inside the 39-yard line. Jack Best, he was low to the ground. He went for it, and looks like he held on to it.
Yep. All right, so Cole is out there. Which, depending on the injury, I guess it's not that much trouble to be out there as the holder.
Daniel Carlson from 56 during pregame, he hit. A.J. Cole will be the holder, as you pointed out, and this will be 57 yards. So, if what we saw in pregame, of course, didn't have the Colts rush coming.
Which would match his career long.
Oh, yeah, I have no confidence in them making this.
Remember, they had it blocked against the Bears. Raider fans aren't forgetting that. Cost them a win last week. Daniel Carlson is off the mark. And that's the end of the first half with a 23.
It's still doable, though, Bryce.
Carroll's team gets the football.
It's still doable if you're a good kicker.
Our State Farm.
I see some fucking bangers. That was ass. 2-pack of ass.
Stay tuned for the Verizon.
Oh my God. All right. We got halftime. I think halftime was 15 minutes, 11 minutes. No shit like that. Yeah, 11 minutes. Yo, if you're just joining me, I'm just at Code 3000. This is Things in Long Beach. Hit that follow if you haven't already. We'll be here all season with the trash ass Raiders. And make sure you join me tomorrow for game 2 of the NLDS, Dodgers versus Phillies. Juan, thank you for the follow. Lynette, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Oh. I'll be right back. I got shit to do. So we'll see how this goes.
Or design it to move. Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster.
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. That's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Who's behind the campaign against Prop 50? Mega millionaire Charles Munger Jr. What's Munger's game? Munger gave lavishly to anti-abortion and anti-LGBT extremists. Now he's spending millions to help Trump rig the election. Prop 50 puts our elections back on a level playing field, protects independent redistricting, and gives the power to the people of California. Stop Trump, end Munger's game, and save democracy. Yes on 50.
Tighten up. Hustle harder. Go the extra mile? Nope. Past that. Because good enough isn't enough. Make every play, move, and drive count. Then, once you see red, you know. It's go time. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Toyota. Let's go places.
KTVU's Fox Local mobile app, your Bay Area news blitz, unstoppable.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G. All folks, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Show. Let's check in on other games around the league in Week 5.
Dak Prescott, the Cowboys with the most yards per game in the NFL. Of course, that's offensive. Play action. Turnaround, drop it off to Jake Ferguson, your tight end. People downfield, guards and tackles, center pulling. 26-yard screen, touchdown to Jake Ferguson, 10-3 Dallas. Then Javonte Williams, young running back coming to the outside, takes it in with all that speed, the 5-yard score. Dallas Cowboys on the road, defense is playing pretty good now. Dallas 23-3 over the New York Jets. Dolphins at the Panthers, Tua Tagovailoa coming out. All right, looking for their first win. Coming off that first win, beautiful thrown ball. One great concentration by Devonta Chan. A 10-yard touchdown. There he is. The score 17-10. Now Miami on top of the Carolina Panthers. Broncos at Philadelphia. Howie Jalen Hurts, great quarterback for Philadelphia. Hurts under, snap, ride, fake, pull out, fire out to the flat. Catch, stop. Dallas got it, the tight end, single coverage, got outside easy, 10-3. Close game, Eagles on top of the visiting Denver Broncos. Lamar Jackson, quarterback for Baltimore Ravens, out with a full hamstring. But it's C.J. Stroud finding Nico Collins on the end route. A 10-yard strike, man-to-man coverage, fun game. Houston 24th, Baltimore 3. Here he comes, New York. Jackson Dart, out of New York, at the fling around the neck. Got a little Joe Namath in him. Fired coming off a big win last week in his first start for the Giants. That one with Theo Johnson, a 15-yarder. Actually, 2 touchdown passes for Dart is 14-13 Giants on top of the Saints. And then earlier this morning, about 6 o'clock while you were having your coffee, there it is. Carson Wentz with the game winner to Jordan Addison, a 12-yarder, 21-17 Minnesota on top of Cleveland. Dylan Gabriel, the rookie quarterback, a fine game for Cleveland, even though in the losing call, 2 touchdown passes.
All right, Gronk, let's go back to the Raiders and Colts, the game that Tyler Warren's had.
Yes, Tyler Warren's a rookie sensation.
at the tight end position, no doubt about that. And just seeing him run routes, he's just unbelievable. Here we go. It's third down. Daniel Jones has just been playing lights out as well. He settles down a little bit on that seam because it's zone coverage. You know, you got to be a smart football player. And here we go with the jet sweep. He throws it away instead of taking a 3-yard loss. That just shows his ability to just adapt to the game. Right here, he has an out route. He just turns right up the field, gets into the end zone for his first career reception touchdown, for Tyler Warren. But I'm talking to Howie Long earlier today. Hey, Howie, why are the Colts so good this year? They got a phenomenal team the last couple of years. They got a lot of talent, and Howie hit it right on the nose. It's the quarterback play that is very functional this year. It's very functional. And Daniel Jones has resurrected his career. He's been playing phenomenal, and he's making everything else click for the Indianapolis Colts. The run game's clicking, the defense is clicking, the tight ends are clicking, the wide receivers are clicking, and Daniel Jones has been just amazing.
I thought it was
he didn't leave nothing else for me. I'm done.
No, Warren, the smart thing about the tight end Warren was when he got in the zone, he could have run through the zone if he'd have kept the speed up. To your point, he slowed down and stayed in the open spot. That's smart for him.
Everything you're seeing now, you saw at Penn State, including the rollout throw, and he's left-handed. He played, I think, quarterback at one point in high school.
At Zurich High School. In
Southwest, South Dakota. And the defense. Defense played well, only giving up 3 points. They've been playing well all season also.
And they're not turning the football over either. Later on, America's Game of the Week. Then you see Jaden Daniels returning to the field after missing 2 games. That sprained knee. He'll take on Justin Herbert in Los Angeles Chargers right here on Fox. Of course, that comes out in the second half. Your game is complete. Daniel Jones continuing to help this Colts team roll. Hooking up with Pittman for the Rising play in the first half.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Are you kidding me? Fox Wednesday is the most addictive night on television. This changes everything. All new 99 to beat after the floor. Wednesdays on Fox.
What have we got? It's a hell of a way to die, Chief.
You want a chance to solve everyone's crimes.
Now you're lying. Keep your eyes wide open, same as your mind.
Small town, only Tuesdays on Fox, and watch anytime.
I got sunshine, feeling alright. It's a good day. Yeah, it's a good day. Yeah. I got sunshine, feeling alright. It's a good day. Yeah, it's a good day.
Find your smile in San Diego.
Simple Games, serious money. 99 to beat. All new Wednesdays on Fox.
The fans are really part of the lineup. Their uniform just looked a little different than ours. Everyone shows up with their own vibe. Retro, casual, or bold. All that style out there. That's what I love seeing. Fan like a pro at NFLShop.com.
Later today, it's America's
Matthew, what's good? M. Duncan, thank you for the follow.
Plus, there's a battle in the jungle as the Lions take on the Bengals. It all begins at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 Pacific only, here on Fox.
Fox Thursday brings new levels of unhinged reality TV.
I don't know about that.
You let your fear kill you.
Maybe they get one tomorrow
Thursday on Fox.
with the 2 in LA. A wrap.
Now's the time for a great deal of a new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power. Plus, get incredible long-term value with the next generation of vehicles. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand.
Appreciate you, Antonio.
Right now, you can get a $299 per month lease on a 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan.
If you're joining me, I'm Just Guys Go 3000. This is Things Touch Long Beach. Hit that follow if you haven't already. We'll be here all season with Raider football. Make sure you join me back tomorrow at 3:30 for Dodgers Phillies game 2 in Philadelphia. Dodgers stole game 1.
At one price for 5 years, guaranteed. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Hopefully we can go for the sweep and head to the next series with
You can dream big.
no issue.
Live large. With a compact truck made for
But
tight parking
definitely a
spaces,
series I was worried about.
wide open places, powerful, versatile, high tech.
Looks like we might be facing Milwaukee. Milwaukee swept the Dodgers the whole season, so
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
still a long way to go.
Coming today
10 more wins for a World Series.
Maverick, only at your California Ford dealer.
All right, we should be back with the Raiders any second now.
My wallet.
It's gone. You know the rules.
No wallets. I just feel so naked without it. I feel the same without my desk. But don't stress. Go to a BMO branch and we'll print you a new debit card on the spot.
Oh, wow. No waiting. No hassle?
Nope. And for now, just freeze your card on your phone. That's amazing. Hey, you're not afraid of heights, are you? No. Why would you say that?
Your eyes are closed.
I didn't notice.
Score big with KTVU's Fox Local mobile app, your Bay Area News MVP.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
Broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Daniels, what's good? Injury.
Presented by Progressive. Chris Myers here in Indianapolis, and the Colts having things.
JIC3K.
Desperate here to end a 3-game losing streak and in a hole. What do you expect from Geno Smith and the Raider offense?
Well, a bigger dose of Ashton Genty. He's been effective on the ground, through the air as well. And again, no Brock Bowers today, so someone's got to continue to step up on the
Rodney, they need a better quarterback. They need a better line.
Go after him a number of times. They're going to have to make some plays here, otherwise this game's going to get away from them.
And the Colts have to be happy with what they've done, despite we have an injured place kicker in Schrader, as Daniel Jones has a couple of touchdown tosses in the game. Raheem Mostert bringing it for the Raiders across the 20 and stopped at the 26-yard line. Well, Geno Smith,
Kobe, ain't no way I'm catching a ban for a trash-ass game like this, bro.
has been more productive numbers-wise on the road, and you see what they've done in the first half. He had that batted ball that was intercepted, and then the Colts turned that into 6 points. Colts have been good at producing points off of takeaways. How patient can this Raider team be?
Andres, what you want, bro?
It's a good question, but also how patient could Geno Smith be? If you go back to some of their losses, he's forced some throws downfield. That's when their interceptions have come. So he's got to kind of stay in this thing.
It is Genty. He's got some blocks, and he stays on his feet for a first down. A strong run. Just as you mentioned, Brady Quinn, a moment ago.
Well, he's only 5'8".
Don't start with me. Don't.
How patient could Geno Smith be? If you go back to some of their losses, he's forced some throws downfield. That's when their interceptions have come. So he's got to kind of stay in this thing.
It is Genty. He's got some blocks, and he stays on his feet for a first down. A strong run. Just as you mentioned, Brady Quinn, a moment ago.
Well, he's only 5'8". Just his ability to navigate bodies.
First-year defensive coordinator, you talked about him in the first half. He was telling me before the game, Genty reminds him a little bit of Mauricio
Rodney.
Drew, if you remember The way he
They didn't get us, bro. They should have drafted Sanders and spent all the money on a fucking line instead of spend the money on Geno Smith. Fucking bin washed, bro.
But once they lower their shoulders, there's nothing to tackle. I mean, you're dealing with a stiff arm, a shoulder pad, a knee. You know, he becomes very difficult to bring down. It's one of the reasons why he's so good getting yards after contact.
Got the Genti stance. Fake to him, Geno Smith. There's a flag down right away as Genti hauls in the pass. Stopped at the 37-yard
No gain.
line. Charvarius Ward making the play.
Holding. Offense number 71.
Come on, man.
Third down.
DJ Glaze, the right tackle, called for the penalty.
A little play action, but take a look at rookie Jake Besh. He's going to release right at the middle. They're playing a cover 2 Tampa. And that's the sort of window if you're Geno Smith. You got to find a way of getting that football out to Besh. And you can see the hold there on DJ Glaze.
It was declined because the defense did its job. And so this is where patience and making a play where he Mostert is in the backfield. You saw Genti head over to the sideline. Smith throwing down the sideline. Some hand jockeying going on as Jack Besh was the target, but Ward, best cover guy in that secondary, especially with the injuries today, doing a good job.
Yeah, good coverage. But take a look at Alberto. He's going to run a crossing route. You can see Nick Cross, the safety, is caught up in the rest of the passing tree, and his hands up. But good coverage by Ward. Really,
so
no chance to catch that.
Because of A.J. Cole, who can hold, but he was injured, so he can't punt.
Yeah, well, Jacobs had a hole to run through, bro.
The place kicker is
This offensive line can't do shit.
a punt blocked. So the punt pass, it's really punt, kick, and pass and hold contest continues here. The Colts with the lead in the ball now.
Whoa, looks like you're backing up a bit here. Okay, Luann? Is there a Luann in the house?
Remember, you don't work here. Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Luann going once.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents,
Luann?
but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Sorry.
Luann.
When you
Brittany, thank you for the follow.
And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the dip?
Oh, great fumble. Great fumble? That's a Hail Mayo.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact.
My question is, am I going to be able to get truck? It closes at 1:30. About to be 12. Can't be done by 1, right? Yeah, if I leave at 1, I get to the crib and I can get to the spot.
And they've tried veterans later in their careers to come here. They've tried drafting, and 11 different starters since that time. That's the second most of the NFL, and haven't been able to settle on one. Anthony Richardson, the backup for this guy on a one-year contract. And the way he's playing, I'm sure the Colts are going to start talking to him. Ball is bounced, but recovered.
No gain.
By Taylor. I'm sure Daniel Jones, the Colts, if he's interested in talking about extending the contract, working up a new one before he hits the open market.
I would imagine if he keeps up this pace. I mean, so far today, a couple touchdown passes, no interceptions. He's doing a good job orchestrating the offense. And again, talking to the coaching staff, that was the thing that stood out to them the most. They feel like they can give him 2-3 plays, and the offense is in his hands. He's going to allow the defense to showcase what they're doing and then put them in the best possible play, the best possible outcome.
Yeah, he really hasn't had the turnover problem that people accused him of when he was a New York Giant. Jones, incomplete at midfield. Ashton Doolin, the target.
Polomau read that the entire way. Daniel Jones is lucky that wasn't intercepted. You know, look as Doolin's working across the field. There's Kelly, but Polomau went for the interception instead of the big hit. We already saw Doolin take one big hit by Jeremy Chin earlier.
Chance of maybe with the Raiders coming away with a takeaway there. That's what they need.
Think about the Daniel Jones interceptions too. It's been that kind of staring down a target and safety is kind of seeing it come along.
From the pocket, Jones. Catch made, sliding at the 46. It's Doolin again.
Well, it was behind Doolin because it had to be. Polomau was waiting to try to deliver another big hit. Another look. Doolin, nice job getting the inside release on the in-breaking route. Daniel Jones stood tough in the pocket, delivers the throw.
That was one thing, hanging tough despite the hit. His toughness that we saw through his time with the Giants, through the roof. There wasn't any question about that.
No, and not his physical toughness, but his mental toughness was, I think, the thing that they had to build him back up a bit when he came to Indy.
He fakes, he fires, and open at the 40-yard line inside is Jonathan Taylor, down to the 20. He picked up the 39-yard line, short of the first down.
There was an element of, when he first got here, trying to build his confidence back up. You know, he took a beating both physically and mentally during his time with the New York Giants, and they really felt like his skill set, what he was capable of, was a player that could help this team win. And they're an 8-9 football team last year. Joe Flacco gave them a bit of a lift, but they felt like with Jones' skill set, given his age, everything else, this could work for the long term.
180. Jonathan Taylor, big hole. Down to the 26, 27-yard line, a Colts first down. Yeah, I kind of liked what Sykin and the Colts did game plan-wise, throwing early, and now with the lead, we might see a lot more of Jonathan Taylor.
1-3 tight ends, and they're just going to try to bully the Raiders. Drive a Mack truck through that hole. Jonathan Taylor's so efficient. There's never any wasted motion in his steps. Doesn't really stutter. He's constantly moving forward.
I think very I just say under-publicized. If he played in New York or somewhere, Taylor would get a lot more publicity. But the Colts know what he can do. I mean, he's really the middle America version of Saquon Barkley to some degree.
Without a doubt. And to your point, you know, if he's with a bigger market, he's probably getting more attention. He's kind of a low-key guy, though, too. You know, from his time at Wisconsin, he was one of the best backs in the country, very productive then. Don't necessarily want to bring in all the attention that comes along with it. I think the biggest thing about him, too, is his game's still evolving. You're seeing him splitting out wide as a wide receiver up top of the screen. He's really evolved as a pass catcher, where he wasn't that coming into the league, and he is that now.
Quick toss, getting rid of it quickly. Josh Downs, boy, he's got that good move. We've seen it already 3 times. Getting another first down. He's like an automatic first down.
Right here. Well, honestly, I'm impressed by that. Watch Adam Butler. Watch big number 69. Look at him recovering back downfield to make that tackle. You don't see that many defensive tackles give that sort of effort.
And Josh Downs, multiple catches in each of the first 4 games and multiple catches today.
Get a fucking stop.
Taylor trying to find something.
Defense falling apart now, too.
And this is just a heck of a juke move by Jonathan Taylor. Watch this on Devin White. Just gets a hand on him, and that's about it.
Yeah, working against Devin White.
I don't think he's hurt. I just think they're not passing to him. Geno Smith's been just throwing it short to Genty.
Briefly with the Eagles before landing with Las Vegas. But that was Jonathan Taylor in action.
And the one throw he did have, it was what's his name? Can't remember his name. It was a short little dude. I can't remember his name right now.
Jonathan Taylor brought down around the 5-yard line. Looked like he was going to go. Devin White had to chase him down.
So it's a gap scheme, and typically they're trying to attack anywhere from the A gap, which is right to the right of the center, to the outside. But watch as Nelson pulls. The defense is sucking up, thinking it's coming inside here. It's not. It's going to be designed to bounce outside. Taylor follows Nelson. They scored on that play earlier in the game, ran it again, and still having a lot of success.
13 carries, 53 yards for Taylor. And
Yeah, bro, they're not they got the line, bro. Yeah, we have no offensive line.
Jonathan Taylor finding his way.
And defense falling apart. They just keep moving the fucking ball.
3 Raiders were there. Isaiah Polamau kept him out of the end zone.
Here's Tyler Warren, the rookie, motioning across to lead the way blocking here. Good job taking out of Blue Kelly, but the rest of the Raiders able to rally the football in. And Roberts, Polamau, getting the chin there at the end.
Extra lineman in for the Colts. Jonathan Taylor, he's got 1 touchdown today. He's got 2.
And Taylor's dancing in the end zone. He was dancing through the hole. Watch as this opens up. Just roll the replay. He presses it, patient, sidestep. Polamau and Roberts can't even get to him in time.
And the Colts are going to get a lot of work on 2-point conversions with their kicker out for the game.
You only come in with maybe a handful. Maybe.
DJ Giddens is the back. Jones to throw. Does convert it. This time they get the 2, and Tyler Warren continuing his big day. There's a flag down. Looks like a push. This will be against the Colts.
Extend with one hand.
Pass interference. Offense number 84.
Yeah, let's see.
10-yard penalty, and we'll retry.
I don't know about that. There's not a ton there. Typically, 2 hands when you extend, they'll get you every time. And I know Shane Steichen's frustrated, but call it a rookie mistake. I don't see a ton there. That happens all the time in tight coverage.
No, he's a big guy. He's just stretching his arms. In fact, the coaching staff said Tyler Warren, for a rookie, he's a very instinctive player. He does what you expect, even in situations that are unexpected.
Well, I think Steichen's frustration is the defender was outside of him. He really didn't need to push off necessarily. His body, his catch radius, he could really shield the defender from getting to the football in that case. So Darian Porter, the rookie he was working against, wasn't going to be able to get around him. So it's probably unnecessary is what Shane Steichen's saying.
Jones for 2. Short catch made, but not going to be enough. Still, they get 6. Jonathan Taylor with a 2-touchdown day. And the Colts are rolling in Indy.
About 7 minutes left in the third. Raiders losing by 23. Oh, it just doesn't end. It just doesn't fucking end. Good. When we draft a quarterback, trade for Sanders. I don't know, bro. We should have drafted Sanders. I'm fucking annoyed. When they move back to LA, who knows?
Done. This is a team that averages almost 31 points a game. That's top 5 in the league.
Bow, bow, bow. You're just joining me. I'm just asking 3,000 listings. That's long. Hit that follow if you haven't already. Bronson, I do not know.
More about the passing game with Daniel Jones in the second half so far. It's been Jonathan Taylor.
Dylan Lowry on the return for the Raiders across the 30. And Mike Pereira, our rules analyst in the first half, did say that by letter of the law, there's a rule that if you're kicking out of bounds, it's 25 from the kickoff spot.
It looks like he's still in.
They actually followed that, and the officiating crew got it right. It's a rule that the new kicking rules will be adjusted.
I don't know how you penalize the receiving team in that case, which is what.
Looks like they keep throwing it down.
So the crew following the rule, and it's one that I'm sure they'll make a change to that as they continue to change.
That's a Downs and Warren. Getting all the touches.
Started out well last time. He'll pick up about 5 on a drive here to try to stay in the game.
Yeah, they need to respond. I mean, bottom line, and they can't get away from Genty, who's been their most productive player today, most reliable player, really. But someone's got to step up on the outside. Myers, Trey Tucker. Someone's got to find a spark.
Pass to Colts, and it's intercepted. A takeaway for Indianapolis. Mackay.
I fucking hate it here.
Judge. Looks like he stepped out. The official there is pointing. Let's see. Into double coverage. The takeaway by Blackman.
It's just a 2-deep zone, and take a look as Blackman's flat-footed, eyes on Geno Smith the entire way, and jumps Thornton. It looks like a pick 6. However, Blackman did step out before he got in the end zone.
Yeah, clearly that right foot, I think, is in the white. On the edge. Yep, there it is.
Oh, he stepped out. That sucks.
They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
But they're still going to score.
And the Colt offense is back out there.
That sucks for the Colts, but they're still going to score.
This Indianapolis defense.
2 turnovers for the Raiders, 0 for the Colts. Geno Smith gotta fucking go. That car, I do not care, bro, at this point. Give me a backup quarterback right the fuck now, Pete Carroll.
2 interceptions so far. Amir Abdullah just activated for the game.
Antonio, we're giving up too much opportunity.
Yeah, we talked about the road starts for Geno Smith. He's played really well on the road. It's not been the case today. Struggled at times with accuracy. Obviously, a couple of interceptions now as well.
He's been doing really well on the road. What the fuck you mean he's doing well on the road, bro? We're 1-3. About to be 1-4. Colts about to be 4-1. They haven't scored yet, but there it goes.
He spent the last 3 years with the Raiders.
Amir Abdullah. Ex-Raider.
This weekend, and carries it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you can see his ability. Makes a nice jump cut.
Got a touchdown from Warren. You got a touchdown from Pittman. Got it from Taylor.
Cross comes flying by, and it's that burst.
Now Abu Dalla.
And one of the coolest things was he's celebrating with his offensive lineman afterwards, but first player out, Jonathan Taylor, running from the sidelines to go congratulate him.
Colts signed him from the practice squad of the 49ers when he was released back in September. Trying for two, the third time, and this one a little behind and incomplete. If Tyler Ward couldn't go back and get it. But the defense with the takeaway, and Amir Abdullah in a Colt uniform reaches the end zone.
No, he ran it in. It was a handoff.
This lake house isn't just a dream. It's where the people you love always find their way back. At Rocket Mortgage, we're more than a lender. We're a partner in one of life's biggest decisions. With smart tools, clear answers, and a process that flexes to fit your needs. Let us help you turn your dream into a home. Visit rocketmortgage.com to get started.
When you're traveling with 3 kids and pretty much everything they own,
Hi guys, welcome.
it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Who's ready for a deal? Now you can order a footlong in the Subway app and get another for just $1. That's
I'll
right,
throw the whole
Subway
team away.
MVP rewards
Need an
members.
O-line.
Just $1. Get your favorite sub.
I think we had a good O-line.
Subway.
I mean, Geno Smith would probably still be ass, but it wouldn't be this bad.
To find your way, sometimes you have to pave it yourself.
Fucking tired of this shit, man. I just want like a semi-good season where I can like, you know, enjoy half of it at least. At least half of it.
Introducing the most capable CRV we've ever dreamed up. Now part of the Honda Trail Sport lineup.
The NFL International Games march on in London. So wake up and watch NFL Network. Because here, our stars come out in the morning. Bo Nix leads the Broncos into top, looking for a win. Touchdown, Denver! But Sauce Gardner and the Jets have intentions of their own. It's Sunday morning football. Snooze off, game on.
Bro, they need a bro, I don't know. I have no idea why they gave Geno Smith money. They should have signed a fucking line. They should have spent all the money on the offensive line.
Fox Wednesday is the most addictive night on television. It's a no-brainer.
This changes everything.
All new 99 to beat after the floor. Wednesdays on Fox.
Well, they've taken advantage of turnovers and a block punt, and the Colts have reached the end zone each time after plays like this.
You talk about playing complementary football, and this is the epitome of that. Colts defense getting a couple of interceptions, and the offense coming in and capitalizing, turning them into scores, and it's been one of the biggest differences in today's game. But if we're being honest, you know, Geno Smith, he's got to up his level of play. Doesn't have his 2 starting tight ends in. So it's a tough duty for him, but he's got to find a way to bring his team back.
In the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. Yeah, the Colts punted on their first drive, and then 5 straight touchdowns since.
And that's been the story of their season. I mean, they started off hot like that versus the Miami Dolphins, and they've continued it since then. I mean, you really have to go back to the Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning era as far as and their staff would tell you the same. Daniel Jones is playing
another year, yeah. That's gonna fix it.
I mean, I know the Giants fans are excited about Jackson Dart, but I'm thinking, all right, if we would have helped him out a little bit more.
That whole fucking front office got to get fucking moved around. I don't know what's gonna take. You would assume Tom Brady being part of the team was gonna do something for us, and hasn't done shit. And it's worked against us.
The pitch to Ashton Jency. He's got some blocks to get him out to about the 41-yard line, and that's the disadvantage for the Raiders, because once they fall behind, and you mentioned it earlier, they fall behind on all of these games since the opener, and And so running Genty is okay, but it helps chew up the clock, and they haven't been able to get big pass plays.
Yeah, you got to hope you bust a big one. He makes someone miss in space or runs through a tackle. I mean, one of the nice things I'm seeing today, though, from this Raiders offense is they're getting Genty to the outside, coming into the game, and look, limited prep for me personally, but watching a lot of the games, it's a lot in between the tackles. Today they've done a better job of finding the passing game outside.
Genty again.
That's just
stuck and pushed backwards short of the first down. It's a good tackle by DeForest Buckner, who has had a big, strong afternoon.
Yeah,
on God. Credit everybody, bro.
You watch him on the inside.
I ain't doing shit right. Give me a hole to run through. Come on. Give him a hole to fucking run through.
Yeah, I just don't think that's your recipe for success. If you're the Raiders, get Genty out into space.
On a 3rd and 1. Smith keeps 3 straight running plays.
He didn't get it.
And no, he did not.
He's leaning on Stone Forsythe and Dylan Parham. But they get stymied. Pad level too high. Not getting enough push. Sarah Franklin's a free runner right to Smith, and Raiders have to get this if they have any chance of coming back in this game.
On 4th down, Genty trying to get back even to the line of scrimmage, and he did not get it.
And that is all big number 90, Grover Stewart. Got to jump on the snap, broke through the line of scrimmage. Never really allowed Ashton Genty to get going. Take a look right here. And at that point, Jake Besh can't get across. The entire timing of the play is disrupted. 1st down, Colts.
Terrific defense, exceptional defense by the Colts.
One day, a tiny little hand reached out and wrapped around your
Fuck your
finger.
commercials. God damn it. They should, bro. Score, brother. The Raiders ain't putting up shit. Bro, was that a complete pass? That was. That was.
No hesitation. They get the stop on 4th down. Let's just go ahead and put a dagger in them. The go ball. Doolin releases back inside. And if not for doing that, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get to the football. Good job high pointing the football, controlling as he completes the process of the catch.
Picked up 35 yards. The Colts lead the NFL by gaining more than 8 yards per pass play, and they've been doing that today as Taylor carries. And they spread the ball around, the Colts, and we've seen it even with Alec Pierce continuing to be out. I hope that he starts practicing soon and returns from the concussion protocol. And A.D. Mitchell, Adonai, who lost that fumble and then had the penalty that took a touchdown off the board. Rest, but having to earn his way back, accountability, and sending the right message is what's out there for Shane Steichen and this Colt team. And there he goes, Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown today.
And you're just seeing and sensing extreme frustration from the Raiders defense. Watch the offensive line, in particular. See the right guard, Mac Gonzalez, coming up through there. Just blasting Landon Roberts to the back of the end zone. By air, by land, doesn't matter.
He might need his buddy on defense to help him with the dance moves a little. Cam Bynum's got he's their party planner. Basically, the defense running out and joining them soon. Can they get a 2-point conversion? That's about the only thing the Colts haven't done right. Of course, they didn't plan on it. Taylor, he'll get it.
40-3.
Oh man, I gotta go. Taylor, it's 40-3 Colts.
What makes a carnival vacation fun? A little bit of everything for everyone. Like being this far above.
Bro, pull. Don't let Geno Smith go back into that fucking game. That shit's ass. If you're just joining me, I'm just Go 3000. This is Things Such Long Beach. Hit that follow if you haven't already. What is that? I gotta go. I was just 10 minutes from the crib. Oh my God.
rookie out of Ohio State. And this is the tough part for Geno Smith and really this offensive line. You're a one-dimensional team at this point. These Colts are going to pin their ears back and get after that spot back there in the pocket.
Pass to Tucker, who steps out of bounds. He's got a game break, and check it again with Carissa.
Thank you, Chris. Ravens trailing the Texans 34-3, but a bright spot. Derrick Henry punches it in for his 110th career rushing touchdown, which ties him for Walter Payton for 5th most all-time. Texans added another touchdown and remain in control of this one, 41-10, you guys.
Well, that deserves a wow. No Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, defense.
I gotta go do some work.
So
Unlike the Raiders.
Baltimore a mess, and the Texans needing a get-right game. Texans defense has played very well this year. Second and 9. This pass, he is caught at the 40. He's going to be about 4 short, of the first down.
Always hate seeing that. I know the defender's got to do it. Mekhi Blackman's a much smaller man than Albert O.
Think you guys ready to get out?
Like that, and upended.
Oh, shit. Place is open. Gotta go dump some trash.
Third quarter winding down on a 3rd and 4. Colts already with 2 sacks today. They have 12 for the year. And the receiver fell with a flag. Let's see if Jack Besh was interfered with.
He grabbed his face mask multiple times there.
Yeah, Mekhi Blackman, who had the interception at a near pick 6 a moment ago on the coverage.
There were 2 fouls by the same player. Pass interference, defense number 29. There was also a face mask, personal foul face mask by number 29. Both fouls, both penalties are enforced. First down.
That's unfortunately, though, where the Raiders are at now. You're working for a rookie on 3rd down in a one-on-one spot who had 2 catches coming into today.
And a strange, I can't remember a game where we had 2 fouls on the same guy in the same game, one on each team.
Yeah.
But for the Raiders, marking it off, it'll give them a fresh set of downs, and anything positive they can take away from this road trip.
Botcher had the earlier one.
Yep,
I don't know. They're on defense right now.
Yeah, this team needs its tight ends back in Bowers and Mayer. With the running back like Genty, it's kind of built that way. It's putting a lot of pressure on Besh to be able to, again, add to the complement of receivers with Myers and Tucker.
The pass, moving upfield, Ian Thomas. Pete Carroll knew this was going to be a long-haul project, taking over the Raiders and building from the ground up. One of the reasons he wanted to bring in a veteran quarterback, and he's going to have to preach patience to Raider fans and really to some of his own players who were frustrated, like a Max Crosby, who said he gives his all. He wants to return the winning ways the way it used to be, as most would fall short.
All right, I gotta go take care of some work. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:30 with Dodgers versus Phillies for Game 2, the NLDS. That follow if you haven't already. We're here all season with Dodger baseball, Raider football, Lakers basketball at the end of the month.
And more Dr. Pepper.
Appreciate y'all.
What is this place?
Those kids, why aren't they watching college football?
And nobody's tailgating?
Don't they know it's Saturday?
Hey, you know how to get to the football stadium?
Football stadium? We don't care.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun, He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.